The deadline is upon us. Let me tell you more. Hi everyone, my name is Mike Rennick. I'm the team lead, the senior broker of Team Rennick, part of that great Mangrove Realty Associates family. My guest today, as in most days, is Mr. Steve Reed. Steve, welcome.
Glad to be here.
Glad to have you. Steve is the owner and publisher of both the Longboat Key News, Sarasota City News. I started the video with the deadline is coming. What am I talking about, Steve?
The deadline is Siesta Key. Siesta Key has a coalition, Save Siesta Key. They want to be their own community. They want to control
their own municipality. They want to make their own regulations and rules. And it really came as a reaction to other videos and news pieces we did about the hotels that are coming. That was the main gestation and idea behind this, was the county is being a little too permissive and not reflecting the interest, mainly controlling development and congestion on the island is the main. So let's sit back for a second. You know, there's a lot of changes coming to Florida's West Coast. And what I think this is all about is the folks that live here, play here, and work here, they're not in control of their destiny right now. It's more at a county kind of a level or a state level on some things.
Yeah.
Siesta Key is part of the city of Sarasota, in the county of Sarasota. So this whole process of looking at becoming a municipality, which has some costs, like you've shared in previous videos, but there's some benefits of being able to drive what they want their future to be. Does that make sense?
I think so. I mean, you're in residential real estate. You know, someone buys a yard, the first thing they say is, does it have a fence? Where are my rights? Where does my property end? What am I allowed to do? What are they allowed to do?
Is if there's a vacant lot nearby, the question is, can someone build a big high-rise there?
Exactly.
Will it impact and stuff like that?
And say you had a beautiful residential lot, and the answer was yes, they could. A lot of buyers would say, you know what? I'm going to walk away from that. I don't want a high rise next to me.
Correct. Absolutely.
So that's what you're running into is hotel plans that are going to go from 35 feet to 80 feet.
But we talked at the top of the video about a deadline. What's the process right now?
The deadline is September 1. They need 2,000 signatures by state law. There's a process that goes through legislation. It's a state review. They need their legislatures on board sponsoring basically a bill. You need everyone to say we want it. You can't push this through. The residents en masse have to say they want it. The legislature has to say this would be good for the people and the communities. Then the county, it's a negotiation. They have to be made whole. So
all this has to happen by September 1st?
Not all of that. The signatures need to be collected. That's the first stage, and it goes to that's one of the requirements is a threshold number of people. They say they have about 1,600, and they're on the final days. They got till September 1. So this is crunch time for Save Siesta Key, and so they need a couple hundred more signatures. I think they'll get them. Okay. I think this will go forward, and we'll be talking about it. Where it'll get interesting is when they get closer to the real proposal. We'll start to see what kind of millage they want to have as a city government. City government. The one negative for some people is they get the right now to tax you.
Yes.
And it may start off nice, and they'll say, oh, we'll do $250,000 that people fear. As some municipalities like Longboat, it creeps up, and you got a $3 being added. And are you going to get more services? They want the protection. No one's complaining really about the services. It's the protection they want.
So there's a lot of issues surrounding this whole push to become a municipality. We definitely need to come back, keep everyone up to date. This is passionate. Folks feel strongly on both sides. It's going to be interesting to see where this comes.
Super important issue.
The September 1st deadline is just the next step in a multi-step process.
Yes, and we'll be continuing to follow the hotels here, the municipality, incorporation issue here is important, and I think we also will follow the hotel issue on St. Armand Circle. They're all very related in a lot of ways, similar stories, but different but similar.
This is all part of my promise to keep you up to date with Florida's West Coast from the aspects of the folks that live here, play here, and work here. Steve, thank you.
Hey, thanks, Mike.
Thanks for watching. We'll be back next time with an update. Take care, everyone.